Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dell'Olio. As always, I am your host. Let's get right into the content today. So I've probably named this video something along the lines of like ghosts in my apartment or something. I haven't been able to sleep for the past couple of nights, as you could probably tell. The way my face looks and the way my voice sounds. I just slammed an energy drink. I'm trying to power through right now. Yeah, so 2 nights ago was kind of like the big thing that happened, and this is coming as a direct contradiction to my previous statement of I've never had anything happen in this apartment, because up until like 2 or 3 nights ago I really didn't. I don't know what's happened for about the past week, maybe week and a half. What day is it today? Friday? Yeah, week and a half. Bartholomew has been acting incredibly spooky around my bedroom. And, like, that's not, like, listen, he's a weird cat, so I get the fact that he's probably just weird. But he's been, like, anytime there's clothes on the ground or anything like that, he approaches it very, very, very slowly. And if I make a noise or anything like that, he jumps, which, of course, I do, because I think it's hilarious when my cats jump up like that. I like teasing my cats, okay? Sue me. But he's been very weird about my bedroom and about the bathroom about a week and a half, like I've said. If you didn't know, my bedroom is right behind you, and then it goes immediately into the bathroom. I have a really weird apartment setup. It's really crappy, but because anytime I have friends over or anything, they have to go through my messy bedroom to get into the bathroom. I don't like to keep my bedroom super clean. I like to have it a little bit messy. It's like an organized chaos. Out here, on the other hand, the place that people are supposed to see, it's very clean all the time. Vacuum it like every day, whatever. But in my bedroom, no. I like to have it a little bit disorganized. So it is normal for me to have clothes on the ground and other objects just strewn about. And Bartholomew has been acting very, very weird about those for a little bit. So let's get into what actually happened 2 nights ago. First off, let me preface this whole statement with, I never thought I was going to get TikTok, but now I have TikTok. 2019 Marcus would probably have already killed 2020 Marcus with that statement. But there's a lot of really funny content on there. In fact, it was Jenna Marbles that opened my mind. So maybe this all started because I got TikTok. Maybe TikTok is a portal to hell in all of our phones. That's my theory.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching.
So I got TikTok, and I'm scrolling through it. It's like 10:30. Like I've told y'all before, I'm usually in bed by 9, 10 o'clock. And I was in bed, but I was not asleep. And I was nowhere near falling asleep because I was laughing myself sick at these absolutely ridiculous videos that the people are filming. And I'm loving it. All of a sudden, at the end of my bed, there's a light at the end of my bed. Keep in mind, all of the lights are off in my apartment, and all of the fish tank lights, like right now it's not, sorry bud, I scared my fish, I'm sorry, he was coming over to check me out. All of my fish tank lights are all on timers. At 10 o'clock they go off every night. At 10 in the morning they go on, at 10 o'clock they go off. Light into my bed, and it's so bright, it's lighting up a good portion of my room. And I'm like, what the frick is going on? So I'm sitting there and I'm reading that, and then I'm like, oh, I've got I've got a window in my bedroom. I'm thinking, I'm trying to disprove what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye, like right then. I'm like, there's a window in my bedroom, the blinds might be completely down, it might be completely shut off, but there could be a car outside or something like that. I kind of like glance over, and it's like a light. It's like a light, one singular light. It is like a light has turned on in that part of my bed just about. Then I glance over to the window, because the way I'm laying down, the bottom of my bed's down this way, and the window's right here. And so I look, and there's no light coming in through the window. And that's when I'm like, oh snap. And I swing my head this way, and as I swing my head, it gets darker and darker and darker and darker and darker, and I look, and the light's gone. So I didn't get a super good look at it, but it was just light, is what it was. And I was like, oh, sick. So That's not good. And then for about the next 2.5 to 3 hours, there was something moving. What? You want up? At the end of my bed. And it wasn't my cats, because this is how I know. So I was watching TikToks again, because now I'm wide awake. You know, you see like almost a ball of light at the end of your bed, and you're like, okay, now I'm, you know, now you got my attention, whatever you are. Don't press the buttons. He loves clicking on my computer. I know it's not the cats, because I've locked them out. Last night I didn't. The night before, when all of this happened, there were no cats in my room, because the night before that, they'd all kept me up from throwing things off of my shelves and counters in there. So, thanks, buddy. I kept on seeing something moving. It was a little bit bigger than, like, a cat, but it was not as big as a human. It wasn't as big as a human. It wasn't a human shape. There was nothing about it that was kind of human. That's why I was like, okay, you know, maybe it's like a rat or something. Because I've had a mouse in here, a big mouse. And I was like, oh, maybe it's a mouse. So I would wait for it to really kind of like be in the corner of my eye. Keep in mind, this was like a shadow at this point. And I'm like, okay, waiting for it. And then I would I would already have my flashlight. I've got a flashlight right next to my bed, big mag light. And I'd angle it towards that corner of the room or that wall. And I would flick it on and look over. And there wouldn't be anything there. There was a couple times I would get up and look around, and there was nothing there. So all the while that this thing is running almost laps at the end of my bed, that ball of light keeps coming back every once in a while as well. It would be doing this, like the black thing, not this thing, but the shadow would be doing that, and from time to time the light would go like it would appear and it would go a couple of feet and then it would disappear, and then it would appear somewhere else and would go a couple feet and disappear. That's what happened a couple of nights ago in my bedroom. Eventually I was able to actually go to sleep, but from then on, yesterday the cats didn't go into my bedroom at all. They didn't go anywhere near my bedroom. Needless to say, I went through and prayed a lot with a Bible and quoted a bunch of scriptures and stuff, and now they go in and out of my... Oh, he's pressing... Stop it. Stop sitting on the keyboard. Now they go into my bedroom freely. They actually slept in there with me last night. I kept the door open. So game theory time. What do I think these the shadows and the lights were in my room? I'm not entirely sure. If you know anything about this, hit me up, because I honestly have no clue. I've seen floating lights before, and I'll probably make a video about that as well. I've seen shadows before, already made a video a little bit about that, but the joining of the two of them together, essentially for what was only a couple of hours, one night. I don't know. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Sorry that I couldn't give you like an actual game theory as to what was happening. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have your own theory as to what's going on, comment down below. Am I just going insane? Maybe. But I would argue that I am not. So we'll see you in the next one. Remember to always keep that thing on you and always take the stairs. If you get tired, please pull over. Give me a call. Grab yourself a hotel. Whatever you got to do to make sure that you get to your destination safely. Really care about you. This extra couple of minutes or hours of driving is not worth your car or your wallet or your life. See you in the next one.